right in the area. Don't want to fall down and die though. It's some deep falls here.
Grab this now.
Well, thought I was in the right area, and now it's kind of taking me further away. What's going on here?
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
How do we get into this place without falling to our death? Assuming it's down here, right? This looks like the
I
way.
wonder what's down here.
Yikes. A heck of a drop off, that's what's down here. Okay. I was hoping this was the case, we could kind of hop down.
That's it. We're already gone. This isn't a cave. It's a ruin.
Check this place out. Okay.
Holographic interface. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. There. Fits. I just need to slot in one more. That's two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby.
Yeah, maybe. Huh. There's numbers. It'd be like time? It's like military time? It's 1200, 1500, 1800, 2100, and 0. 0 is midnight. 12 is noon. 1500 is what, 3 o'clock? 1800, 6 o'clock. 2100, 9 o'clock. So, is it like time on the clock? 12 and zeros would both be 12. So 12, 15.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works.
Yeah. Let's try this
Looks like
first.
each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I
15.
get each dial in the right position.
That's what I'm thinking. Like that. So 12. 15, 18, 21, 0. I thought that would be right, but okay, maybe not. Maybe there's something else. Can't go that way. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's coming back the other way.
I'm not getting in.
Maybe it's 12, 3, 6, 9.
Good.
There we go.
Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism.
Okay.
Release the clamps. Armor. From the age of the old ones. But how do I get to it?
Yeah. How do we get to it? General, you want it fast, cheap, and good, and that's what we're going to deliver. But using a flexible nanofiber weave instead of plating, enhancing protection with a 400 EV hard light micro protector. We've reduced our testing cycle from weeks to days, and I'm confident we can get the suit up next month. With enough production to cover dozens of elite units at least. Better yet, it will be half the weight, half the cost, and over twice the mobility. All we need is the balance of our funding, a few more techs, and another experienced test subject. I know resources are stretched to the breaking point, but any more delays will jeopardize the schedule, so please advise ASAP. May God be with you and Jane in these dark times. Semper Fi. Marine, huh? Semper Fi.
Can't carry more.
Yeah, well. So anyways, yeah. We're supposed to be looking for a way to get this armor free here, right here, over here on the side. A little something over here.
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Ah, I need more power cells. Wonderful.
These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Yeah, well. I'm sure they are, and we don't have any power cells, so... Woot woot. We need more power cells. Yay. Well. I'm guessing the power cells aren't going to be in here, are they? Could I remove the power cells from over here? Put them over there? Can we do that? Is that possible? Huh? Can we do that? Can we take these out? Can I have them back? Can I have them back? Get them back to me. Guess not, huh? Well, in here I thought we were going to find something cool. Guess not. Is there there's a metal flower down here? Well, that stinks.
The old ones didn't leave these. They're new growth.
Okay. Is it going to mark on the map where I can find these power cells? Because that would be handy. Yeah, probably not though, huh? Probably not that easy. Gotta come across them like I did the other ones. Corruption zone. And any mark on the map where these power cells might be? No? No? Well, darn it. So much for that. I guess it's time to continue with the story. Oh well. Guess it's time to continue with the storyline. All the way over here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Thought we were going to get something cool. Still got to find 3 more power cells. It's interesting because the first time I played through this game, I only found 1 of the power cells. I thought you only needed 2 to continue forward, but man, I found 2 this time. Still got to find 3 more. There's no telling where those things are. Well, oh well. Should be nice if we could buy them from a merchant or something. But I'm guessing we're going to have to find them laying around somewhere out in the world. I wanted the cool armor though. Well, hello, Whiskers. You've come to say hi. Alright, well, let's sneak over here by this place over here and crawl down this hole. It's as good as time as any. Oh, jeez.
If you cause trouble,
how do we get
find
over
yourself
there
in the sun
easily
without
without dying? Exactly how am I going to get over there?
He's holding. Stay sharp.
I don't want to fall to my death. Oh, come on, cat. No walking on the keyboard. Not exactly sure how I'm supposed to get down there from here. Hey, what's up, guys? Don't pay any mind to me. Pay me no never mind. Some metal shards and some meat.
How do we expect to win a war?
I wonder if I can jump down here. It looks like it's doable without getting killed.
Our Sun King must be reckoned
It just won't let me. It's not gonna let me. It's like, nope, nope, negative.
Another savage. At least it's not as bad as Meridian.
Alright. Hey, do you sell power cells? You sell weapons. That's one I don't have. The Shadow Rattler. Shadow Blast Sling. I got a Terror Blaster already. Okay.
Is there no one left to put our faith in?
Okay, I need to get over there. This
Is it even possible to do
This is not
things like
helping.
if your home no longer
we're
exists?
just getting further away.
Have a better
I totally forget how to get over there now. This is not good.
Every time I glance up at the Citadel, I remember the
I remember that Edom is gone.
I gotta go up to go down. Is it one of those things? I'm getting closer to the mark.
He's gone. It's like some horrible dream.
Can't go any further here.
At least we had our Sun King to guide us. It's awful what happened to Ethernet, but it's hard not to feel a little jealous.
Okay, I think we found our way. Oh, until that happens. Yeah, that's... wow. Wait. Oops. Oh well. Let's go.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold
see.
for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess we can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
All right. Well.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you...
This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who served on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and faces at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond.
Really so surprised?
Nice.
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
That's what I'm doing. Kind of what I'm doing. Anything else before I go through the door? I say we go through the door.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by the candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond. And this time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand. Jokes, okay? Okay? Inventory's getting full. Seems like we've heard that before. Got quite a bit of bony meat. We can get rid of that too. Get rid of some of these. Believe me, I want all the wire I can get here. We're always running out of wire. Quick sweep of the room here. Yay. Okay. We already went over here, didn't we? Alright. I guess through the next door. Got any power cells I can borrow in here? I need some power
A
cells.
holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Wow. Sad and bleak, huh? Well,
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Two?
I know you're there. I can smell you.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh Plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Who's up there?
me. Hello. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Take these guys out real quick, and then we'll be continue on our exploration journey. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
You while you gape like fools.
Okay.
Let me die.
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Yeah, I'll figure that out now that I've got a little time.
Want to discuss?
Oof. So, Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My tastes run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go. You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Yeah.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Well, looks like we're trying to finally get to the bottom of things, huh?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Yeah, what is Zero Dawn? Our answers. We shall have our answer shortly. No answers in that, really. Just keep looking, just keep looking. Through the next door.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, You'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks.
A lot of these robots look
the Earth
familiar.
with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes.
Well, so it
It's
wasn't a
not an
complete
impossible
success.
dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
Yeah.
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Yeah, maybe. Your mission, should you choose to accept. Okay. Does seem a bit Mission Impossible, huh?
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom.
That's what I'll...
I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be, atonement.
Well, Brad, look at the big brains on Brad. Okay. Scan over this. Data corrupted.
Intruder! Get her!
Okay,
Whatever
no more
you
sneaking.
don't die now.
Don't die. That's a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Let this go.
Jeez.
Lead him! Gonna make
Yeah. Two of them down.
made it.
You just grab one of these weapons real quick.
I'll take this.
I'll survive.
Is that all of them? Level up. Skills. Get some of them skills. Let's go ahead and use that one. That's gonna come in handy.
Should have brought a cart.
Yeah. We got full potions, huh? Shock trap. Yeah, we don't really need any of those right now. Whoop.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in the auditorium, that we should both be here now.
Just
and yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up on me. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
I'd have to ditch something.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of health potions for one person to be carrying around. You should have used them. Alright, how are we going to get this power back on?
Here we go. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out. Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay?
Alright, we got you.
Somehow, he
We
managed
heard
to
you.
install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
And what's over here? Nothing. Down. And then to the right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Which door? This door? Huh? I'm confused. Up there? Way to get up there? This door open.
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Up. Left. Down. And right. And up. Wait. Up, left, down, right, up. Wait. What? Oh, it's upside down. Well, so just turn them all opposite the way they are, I guess. It's gonna be down, right. Oh wait, I had that one right. And then up. And then that's right. And the last one's down.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Dudes. More of these dudes.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
They don't know I'm here yet, do they? Is there anywhere to hide? His weapon's just hovering in midair here. That's a neat trick.
She went that way.
You.
A corpse! Can't see her! Try to run. Don't let him search the area, brothers. All of it.
Got him.
That's the last of them.
Ancient structure built. Repeat.
Or not.
Elevators non-operational. Airplanes have crashed.
I will teach you.
For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Keep that handy, just in case.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch.
Any robot she needs, for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of...
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Interesting. So...
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. More eclipse.
Careful now.
Could go back and get that Deathbringer gun and take him out real quick. Oh well.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina El-Badji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit
They're still surprised.
circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously.
Fire!
They're still looking.
It's awful handy for them, you know, for me that they wear the wear explosive backpacks, basically.
You cannot run.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces.
Crap.
Planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory. A false flag perpetrated as a dream against the United States and
Trapped in a narrow hallway with a guy with a machine gun. This is not good.
On this planet. Before the plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty, politically. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But the one, my only lasting achievement, was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction days or weeks by throwing more death at it.
Look around home, see if anything is
left. There's no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world.
I didn't catch all of that. Kind of got interrupted rudely. I got the gist of it though.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.